Welcome to our lecture on financial instruments. Please ensure that you have read through your lecture notes before you watch the recording. It's a very theoretical standard, guys, or standards. Therefore, you need to bear with me. I will have to read through certain paragraphs with you and then I will explain them to you. If you make use of the revision pages, please ensure that you have them open with you. And as always, your IFRS textbooks. The accounting treatment and disclosure of financial instruments are prescribed in 3 different standards. The first standard will be our IAS 32. IAS 32 provides us on information or principles on how to present our financial instruments. Therefore, IAS 32 will provide us with our definitions of a financial asset, financial liability, equity, and so forth. Now, once we have determined, is this a financial asset or a financial liability, we need to refer to IFRS 9, and IFRS 9 will indicate to us how to recognize our debits and credits, and then how to measure the financial asset or liability, how to calculate on initial and subsequent measurement of our financial instruments. Once we have determined the recognition and measurement, IFRS 7 will provide us with the principles on how to disclose the information in our annual financial statements. Now, I've included a legend. Now, what is a legend? You will identify throughout the notes that I have made use of different colors. For example, when I make use of green, all of my financial assets at amortized cost category, I have included in green. Now guys, as I have mentioned, quite a lot of theory, therefore I try to link certain principles with each other by means of colors, tables, diagrams, and so forth. Then, if you refer to the abbreviation, FV, this means fair value, FA, financial asset, FL, financial liability. Then guys, important, as you know by now that I do prefer to study with pictures. From my CTA here, I have made use of this musical instrument note, and this will always represent the word instrument if I need to study this word. For those of you that prefer this method, use the note. It does help. Then, in this week's lecture, we will focus mainly on IAS 32, our definitions, IFRS 9, well, we will work through in detail. And guys, in terms of IFRS 7, remember there's no notes for IFRS 7. I will work through the actual standard with you, included in the additional information section, which is not compulsory, guys. You can work through the standard on your own as well. And then we will look at a few examples in terms of IFRS 7. Type of questions that you can expect. Journal entries, always extremely important. Theory questions, very important, especially on a level 2. Calculations, presentation, and disclosure. Then a self-study example that I want you to please work through. In Descriptive Accounting, Chapter 20, the 21st edition. Example 20.30. This is deferred tax consequences of financial instruments. Guys, especially for our level 2 students, please make some time and work through this example and let me know if you have any questions.